What really comes to your mind anytime somebody mentions a small business? Is it a get rich quick scheme? Or do you see the profits that comes with it? Or do you just look at it and see it as something to begin a footing for a bigger thing? What really comes to your mind? Today, I want to maybe talk about the things that no one really talks about, especially when you are a small business owner. And in it, I will also talk about some of the mistakes that small business owners make without knowing or even knowingly. Welcome to my channel. My name is Venki and this is Venki Vibes channel. What are some of the things that you really need to know about a small business? The first thing that you need to know about a small business is it requires you to give it time. Give your small business time. Time to grow, your personal time, and dedicate as much time as possible to that small business. You know, when you're starting a small business, it's like having a newborn baby. It requires you and it depends on your time for everything. And in small businesses, if you don't give your small business time, definitely it might end up falling. What is the kind of time that you need to give your business? Your time. Make sure that you open early. Be there for the business in good time. You need to give it as much time as you can. And also, you need to give it time to grow. Don't just go there and be impatient and then after some time you start complaining that your business is not giving, yet you're not giving it time. You should give your business some time. The other thing that you need to do to give your business is give it as much capital and as possible. You know, if you're starting a business with some small income, you'll need that capital, that beginning capital. But again, for it to grow, the profits you get from this business, you also need to plow them back to that business and also get other sources of income to fund that business for it to grow and stabilize. You cannot start a business and then you depend on you don't fund it, you don't keep funding it. It's small. You need to feed it. You need to feed it with as much as you can for it to grow. You also need to make sure that the profits that you get from that business, you plow them back to that business. And that way, it will be able to grow and stabilize. The other thing that you need to do for a small business is cut off any unnecessary costs. What are some of the unnecessary costs that you may find yourself putting into a small business? For example, your business is small and you want to have employees, like 5 employees for a small business that can be managed by 1 or 2 people. You really need to cut every unnecessary cost for a small business for it to be able to stabilize. Cut off any expenses, any unnecessary cost that comes to that business. Make sure you have just enough persons to help you with the services that you are offering or with the work at your small business. Again, don't go renting maybe big stalls for that business if that business has not gotten there. Just start small and grow gradually. Give it time. Just cut any unnecessary cost. Another thing, don't go maybe getting those big things like big insurances for a small business. No, just take what is enough. Take enough like an insurance that really this business is able to cater for. Don't go taking a big insurance yet your business is small. Just limit on what you are doing. Another thing, the unnecessary permits that you are getting for your business that are attracting things that are not really good. You really also need to cut on those things. And another thing, please, as you cut unnecessary costs, also make sure that you don't eat much stock. Don't milk your business dry, because if you do, you'll go home. And another thing is, give it your energy. Give your business energy. What do I mean when I say give your business energy? When I say give your business energy, I mean be there, interact with your customers. Like, when you give your business a positive energy, it will attract positivity. But if you are there complaining in the business and not, like, you are always complaining about the business, it will never grow, because you're already talking negative about it. And remember, positivity attracts positivity, negativity attracts negativity. So you really need to take that, to check on that. And then another thing is that you also need to ensure that you save for your business. When you get your profits in this business, make sure as you save some, you save some as you plow back the other. The ones that you are saving is for the future support of the business. You are not saving just for your own luxury. No, you are saving for the business. Have a different account for your business, separate from your personal account. Because your business, if you mix personal funds and business funds, you are likely to use everything for your personal needs, and the business might find itself at a point of struggles. And remember, what you give to your business, it's a small business, not a big one. That's why I said these are very crucial. The points that I've talked about are very crucial for a small business. For you to be able to grow small business, you really need to work on these points that I have really mentioned. Which one of these points do you feel like maybe you're a small business owner and you finding yourself struggling with, and you finding yourself failing in it? Thank you for watching me. This is Venky Vibes channel. Please do good to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And please put on that notification bell for you to always stay tuned, for you to be notified anytime we post a video.